I'm going to show you guys a ridiculous way to cheese an endgame boss to get 500,000 runes. You can even do early game because there's actually a way to get there early game as well. So it's Mohg the Bloodlord, and he's in Dynasty Mausoleum. Basically it's hell, like an island just hell. And there's a way to get to him early, and then once you get to him, there's a way to get into the boss fight without him activating, and you can just cheese him and just get an easy kill, and he gives 500,000 runes. So whether you're in it for the 500,000 runes, or maybe you're watching this because you got there legitimately late game, and you just want to beat Mohg, and you can't stand fighting, and you can't beat him or something, you're furious, then this is going to help you in either of those scenarios. So the first thing is how to get there early, and then how to get there late. Now, I've talked about this in my... I have a video on how to farm 4.6 million runes per hour. I'll put that in the description somewhere if you want to try to find that in the description. In that one, I'll go into more detail on how to do this. On this one, I'm just going to summarize what you do in order to get there early, and I'll tell you how to get there late in summary. So here's the start of the game. You're going to have to go beat Godric the Grafted. After you beat him, you'll get a great rune. Getting a great rune will activate a dialogue. Apparently, it's not the only way to do it, but it'll activate a dialogue with a guy at the first step. When you come out of the game, there's a guy right here. If you killed him, you'll have to wait till late game to get to hell. But either way, you kill Godric, come back, and if he's not dead, he's still here. Talk to him. He'll tell you to go to the Table of Lost Grace and to go talk to someone there. You'll talk to the lady who's all hunched over on a table, and she'll tell you some stuff. Then you come back here, and he's gone. Then you'll go up to the Fallen Ruins of the Lake or somewhere around here. You'll go to this location, and he'll be in front of that church. You'll talk to him. You'll pick the top option, which is, I forget what the top option was. Make sure there's two options he gives you. Make sure you pick the one at the top. And then that will make him give you these items that you'll use. I don't have any right now, but there'll be some item that you'll use to invade other players. It's different than the normal invasion one. And you'll use those. You'll have to do multiplayer. You'll have to invade 3 times. You can just jump off a ledge at the start of the invasion every time and just get done with it. You can just lose like that, and you're done. Then you go back to him again, and he will give you some cloth. And you'll go to the 4 belfries, and you'll go to the top tower to get a key, and then you'll go to the second tower down to go through a portal, which will take you to the place you started the game with, and you'll kill a boss in here, that boss from the start of the game. You'll go up to the church at the top of the hill. There'll be the dead lady that you pick something up at the beginning of the game. You go interact with that. It'll soak the cloth with blood. Then you return to him again, and he will give you a bloody finger thing, and then you talk to him again after. Just keep talking to him until he gives you an item that is called the... Pure Blood Knight's Medal. Then with this, you can just use this, and it will teleport you to the underground place over here, the Dynasty Mausoleum. It'll put you at the entrance, and you'll have to go run through some caves and stuff and whatever, and all this crazy stuff, and then get up to the Mausoleum midpoint, go up a lift, and then from there is where you can cheese it and jump over and stuff like that. Now, if you want to get there the other way, the late game way to get there is to take the Grand Lift of Rold. There is a secret medallion you can get. One of the pieces is from beating the boss at the top of Castle Sol, and the other one is right next to the village of Albanurix Grace, and this one you will head up the hill, and hidden in the dark spaces by a ledge, there will be an urn, and you attack it, and there's a guy inside of it, and he will give you the other piece, and then from there... You will go back to the Lift of Rold. It'll take you out here to this hidden path, this whole snow area over here. And then once you go to this eastern hidden place, you're going to go over to somewhere on this side over here. I forget where exactly. There will be a sending gate over here. It'll be an invasion by some enemy. And once you beat that invasion, that's when you know you're near. And then there will be, I think maybe right here, there will be a sending gate tucked away on like around a ledge somewhere. And that sending gate will also take you over to Dynasty Mausoleum. So those are ways to get there. Okay, once you get there and you get up to that boss fight, then there's this wall. There's a way you can jump over the wall. I'm going to show you. The first time you come up here, he's not even in there because the cutscene hasn't activated. So you can actually just go ahead and get in there anyway, which would be kind of funny. You really want to do those, walk in and activate the cutscene and then come back a second time after losing. But regardless, the way to get in is to jump on this and then this. Okay, that one and then this one and then jump and hold B while in the air. Then you'll be up and you'll be in a run already. Then you're going to face this way and then run and jump. And then you'll be up here. Now you can drop in without activating the barrier, but it might not work on the first one because the first one's just a cutscene. So now we've done this, but now we need to just die so we can actually just cheese this. The odds of me winning with 10 vigor are very, very low. So when you die, you can just go to the Stake Marika. You don't have to run back or take the lift again. Now, for the real fun, we're going to do this one more time. So now there's the actual fog wall when we do it. So we jump on this, jump on this. Can I jump on this? That makes life a lot easier. Get on this, jump and hold B, and then you want to go for this because it's the closest thing, and run and jump. Since we're already holding B, we can just run without having to backstep. Now we can enter the boss room without activating the fog wall, and since we did not walk through the fog wall, his AI did not trigger to activate, so there's no scripts running right now. The activation trigger for the scripts are the fog wall entry. Because of that, there is no AI. It's literally just the character model here and his stats and all that being tied in, and nothing else. So now we could just sit on here and beat on him until he's dead. Or we could even just sit here and try to get some cool screenshots of us hanging out with him. Maybe we can get a good gesture, like, how about we give it a jump for joy? How about a wave? Not jump for joy. Let's give it a jump for joy. So yeah, you can do that, and then you just go ahead and beat him to death. The only problem you might run into is he has an insane amount of health. So if you're doing this at like level 1, you are going to be here for a very long time. In my case, I have the Sword of Night and Flame, so I can just go ahead and stagger him, and he will not even... You don't even get a crit like that, and it still will not trigger his AI. His AI is completely broken. There are no scripts running no matter what you do. And yep, you can just go ahead and beat this guy for free. It's a totally busted exploit. Completely ridiculous. But you know what? We're going to do this a different way. I'm going to do the one-shot ability, and I'm going to see if I can one-tap him. So now I need a way to reset. I'm going to try to reset, and then I'm going to do this again, and we're going to see if we can get him in one hit. All right, so I reset him. He is full HP now, and I'm going to use a spell. Can I show you in here? Let's see. Go to my sorceries. The Comet Azur. If you want to know how to get this spell, it's somewhere in the big mess of links in the description. In the description, I have tons of helpful links for this game and other helpful things, so go check that out. If you want to know how to get this, I'm going to combo this with a certain crystal tier that I have not made a video on yet, but I will soon. And once I pop that, I'll have infinite FP for a little while. So let's go ahead, put this away, get my staff out. Also, if you're curious, I'm using the meteorite staff that has S-tiered int scaling. All right, well, here goes nothing, guys. Gonna pop this. Cue up the action. Here we go. Damn, that guy's tanky. Damn, that guy is tanky. Maybe if I get closer, it'll work. Let me reset again. All right, we're going to try it again, but this time I'm going to get point blank and see if it does more damage. I'm not 100% sure if the spell will do more damage at point blank, but we're going to find out. I don't know if it's doing more damage or not, but we'll see, because I did 15k before. I think it's doing the same damage. Oh no, I aimed up. It didn't matter. It was doing the same damage. I wasn't going to one-tap him. Wonder what else I could do. Okay, so this time's for all the marbles. I leveled up my intelligence to 83. I am now level 100. If this doesn't work, that's crazy. I have faith, though. It's gonna work. We're gonna do it. Are we going to one-tap the Bloodlord? We did it. Mohg the Bloodlord in one hit. And that is how you cheese Mohg the Bloodlord. So again, a shout out to Sirobi, which is where I found this, although he made his video unlisted by the time I was done making this this morning, so I'm not really sure what that's about, but I will link to his channel in the description of this video below the first paragraph. But yeah, so that is the cheese strat for Mohg the Bloodlord. Super cool. You can come here, you can get 500,000 runes for free. As you can see, I have over 500,000 now. You can do this pretty early game, and so it's definitely like a fun thing you can do if you're into this type of stuff. Cool cheese. Or if you just got here organically and you're at this fight and you are stuck and you want to beat him, but you just can't seem to beat him, and you just want to cheese it, then you can do this to cheese it too. So that is how to cheese the Mohg the Bloodlord boss fight in Elden Ring. Oh, and I've got some more tips for you on getting this jump. I guarantee some of you are going to struggle with this jump after I did it more times myself. So first part's easy, right? You get on this and you get on this. Some tips here. Jump up on this, you can actually just, first you want to get in position, and what you want to do is get as far back as you can here without falling off forward, then turn around and get lined up with your head at that crack, like that, but you want to have the whole block to run on. Now what you could do is jump and press run at the same time, not at the same time, jump and press run while in the air. So jump, press run, hold it. Now I'm holding the run button so I can run, and I'm going to run and jump before I start going down, because if you go too far, you'll go down on the other side of this pillar, and then you won't have enough height. So hopefully now I can get it. So you want to take your time every time on the setup. Take a lot of time, get set up like this, and then run and jump, and hopefully you'll be able to get it. So hopefully that'll help you out. I know people are going to struggle with it. I know people are going to comment saying it's patched, you can't make the jump anymore. If it is patched, I will try to pin a comment that it got patched, but as of, well, I haven't posted it yet, but it'll probably not be patched for a while if it ever does get patched.